Products like Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube don't just attract users, they hook them. But how do they keep you coming back? Nir Eyal's Hooked: How to Build Habit-Forming Products explains the hook model, a 4-step cycle that companies use to make products irresistible. The first step in this cycle is the trigger. Triggers can be external or internal. External triggers include things like push notifications, emails, or advertisements. For example, a notification on your phone might say, "You have new messages on Facebook," or a pop-up might say, "Someone liked your Instagram post." These external triggers prompt you to engage with the product. However, internal triggers are even more powerful. These are emotions or feelings that make you reach for your phone or open an app. Think about it. When you feel bored, you automatically open TikTok or Instagram. Or when you're feeling lonely, you might scroll through Facebook looking for some connection. These internal triggers, emotions like boredom, loneliness, or even curiosity, are the real driving force behind why we use products. The second step is action. This is the behavior the user takes after being triggered. It needs to be simple and effortless. For example, with Instagram, the action is as simple as scrolling through your feed. With a mobile game, it's tapping the screen. The more frictionless and easy it is to take action, the more likely users will engage repeatedly. Think about how easy it is to click on a YouTube video or tap through Snapchat stories. These platforms reduce friction as much as possible by making the action quick and enjoyable, which in turn increases user engagement. The third step is variable reward. This is where the magic happens. Rather than offering the same predictable reward every time, products with variable rewards introduce an element of surprise. Humans are wired to crave unpredictability, and this is why products like social media, games, and apps are so engaging. For example, when scrolling through your Facebook feed, you never know what posts or notifications you'll encounter. You might see a funny meme, a photo of a friend, or a viral video. This randomness, the uncertainty of what comes next, is what keeps you hooked. The same is true for platforms like TikTok, where the For You page is constantly refreshing with new, unexpected content. The unpredictability of what comes next creates excitement and curiosity, encouraging users to keep scrolling or swiping to see what happens next. The final step in the hook model is investment. This refers to the time, effort, or data that users put into a product, making them more likely to continue using it. The more users invest, the more valuable the product becomes to them, which makes it harder to stop using. Think about LinkedIn. Users invest by building their professional profile, connecting with others, and engaging in discussions. As their network grows, they feel more invested in the platform, making it harder to leave. Another example is gaming. When a player spends hours unlocking levels or customizing characters, they form an attachment to the game. The more effort you put into a product, the more personal value it holds. That's why you see people returning to games, apps, and social media platforms repeatedly, because they've invested time, effort, and sometimes even money into them. These 4 steps, trigger, action, variable reward, and investment, combine to form a powerful loop that keeps users coming back. And this model isn't just for social media apps. It can be applied to almost any product or service. For example, in the world of business tools, consider apps like Google Docs or Dropbox. Users invest by uploading their documents and collaborating with others. The more they use it, the more valuable the tool becomes, making it a hard product to quit. If you're creating a product or service, understanding the hook model is essential. Align your product with your users' internal triggers, so they reach for your product when they feel certain emotions. Make the action simple and rewarding, reducing any friction in the user experience. Introduce variable rewards to keep users intrigued and engaged. And finally, encourage investment, whether that's time, data, or effort, so that users become attached to your product. By mastering these steps, you can create habit-forming products that people don't just use, they depend on. The goal is to make your product an essential part of their daily lives, so they can't imagine living without it.